Hi everyone, welcome to Unacademy NEET English. I'm your biology educator Ambika Sharma, and today we are going to discuss the NEET counseling details, right? So I will tell you the documents required, the steps, and even we will talk about the marks. So please watch this video till the end. All your doubts will be cleared after watching this video, right? So stay tuned, do subscribe our channel. So the very first thing that you need to know is that this NEET counseling, it's not just for MBBS, but along with MBBS for BDS, B.SC Nursing, BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BSMS, in all these courses you guys can get admission on the basis of your NEET score. So the very first thing that you should know is when it comes to the MBBS, BDS and B.SC Nursing, that counseling will be conducted by MCC, that is Medical Council Committee, and by the state as well. MCC and by the state as well. This is what you need to focus, bache. MCC, as I said, Medical Council Committee, and another is your state, the state to which you belong, right? The state which you are having the domicile of, right? And second thing, for when it comes to the courses like this, BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BSMS, so it comes under AYUSH courses, and for these courses, the counseling will be conducted by AACCC, and again, your state will conduct the counseling for the same. It is just the two different bodies which are going to conduct the counseling, that's all. And this is for the all India quota. So one by one we will discuss each and everything. So first of all, just make sure, right, do check the result of the last year counseling round. So you guys should know that in whatever marks range you are, so in your state, what are the chances of getting admission in the colleges? Let's say you are getting 680, 690 marks, then you are sure that you are going to get seat in the MBBS college. You can apply for all India quota or the state quota. We will discuss that in detail too. And if you are scoring less marks, but in your state you are expecting that you guys can get admission in B.SC Nursing or somewhere in BAMS, BHMS, so accordingly you have to go for this counseling. So basically the details, you should know the details, right? Then only you can make sure that you can get seats in these counseling rounds, right? So now the very first thing that you need to know is, as I said, MCC will conduct the counseling for the same. I know these days there is some news related to some centralized counseling, right? I know, I have checked it. So all I can say is, for this particular year there will be no change. The counseling procedure will be same like last year. As of now there is no update, right? Whatever is going to whatever new changes will be there, they will be for the NEET 2024. This is what you need to keep in your head. So here, this is the website that you all can see. This is mcc.nic.in. Here you have to register yourself, right? Firstly you have to register. Don't be in this confusion that if you are scoring 700 marks, then college is going to call you and will tell you, oh, come to our college, you are going to get admission there. No, it's not like that. First of all, you have to register yourself, and when you register, you are going to see the notice there, right? And in that notice everything is mentioned, like the details of all the rounds. We will talk about the rounds as well, but here you guys can see that in this notice the detail of all the rounds will be there, like the dates, when that counseling round will start. Generally we expect 1 month, within 1 month after the result declaration, the counseling starts. So here you guys can see all the details will be provided here, the dates, that when can you register, right bache, the choice filling, they will even tell you about the dates, that from this and that date you can fill up the choice, the college that you want, the college in which you want to get the admission. Even you guys can fill up that details too, and even they will tell you when will the result for the counseling will be out, and even when you have to report physically. So every detail will be provided in a notice, right bache? So when you will register yourself, you are going to find these details. So one by one we will talk about it. So I hope up to this part everything is clear, that for MBBS, BDS, B.SC Nursing, MCC and your state will conduct the counseling. For BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BSMS, which are AYUSH courses, for that AACCC, which is a different counseling conducting body. That's all, that's it. Okay, so now the next part, when it comes to the MCC AIQ counseling. So very first thing that you need to know here is, right, see, basically there are two quotas. One is AIQ, that is all India quota, right? It is all India quota, and another is state quota. When it comes to AIQ, that is 15%. When it comes to the state quota, it is 85%. Now what is the meaning of this particular thing? See, first of all, in India, if you want to take admission in any of the college, let's say you belong to Himachal Pradesh, but you want to take admission in Rajasthan, in Karnataka, right? Something like that, right? So you want to take admission all over in India. You don't just want to take admission in your state, but you want to take admission in some other college and you are eligible, you have good marks, so obviously you can see yourself here in that 15% seats category, that is all India quota. And when it comes to states are having 85% of that. Now again I will explain it so that you guys will get the clarity. So basically, let's say in a state there is a college where 100 seats are there for the MBBS. Let's say you can take the example of any of the college, any of the state rather. So in that state, let's say there are 100 MBBS seats. So out of that, 85 seats, the state is going to conduct the counseling, right? And for 15% seats, like this is what I just said, na, 85% is for a state, 15% is for all India basis. So here you can say, let's say in a state total 100 MBBS seats are there. So out of that, 85 seats will be filled by as per the state counseling, and 15 seats are there in all India quota. So student from any other state of the India can apply here in this for these particular seats. So this is the meaning of all India quota and the state quota. Now come here, see this. So when it comes to MCC AIQ counseling, that is all India quota counseling, right, which is basically the 15%. So these are the colleges, these are the universities which are and here the counseling in these universities will be conducted by MCC. Let me explain you this part as well. Okay, so first is AIMS. For all the AIMS, you are talking about AIMS Delhi or any other AIMS, means for all the AIMS institutes, the counseling will be conducted by MCC. So obviously you have to register here if you are eligible for the AIMS, right? So for AIMS, even DU quota, let's say, now what is the meaning of DU quota? DU, Delhi University we are discussing, right? There are some universities in which, you know, you get some internal quota also, and there are certain conditions. We will make separate videos for that also, but as of now you just listen to me. What is the scenario here? Like let's say your 11th and 12th is from Delhi, like certain conditions are there. I'm just quoting one example right now. So obviously you will be eligible for that Delhi quota, that you have done your 11th and 12th from that place. Same is for your Jamia and BHU. They are having their internal quotas. Like if your 11th and 12th is from Jamia, from BHU, so obviously you are going to get that quota, right? You are having that particular quota. It's like that. So AIMS, for all the AIMS, the counseling will be conducted by your MCC. And moreover, DU quota, again in DU quota, right, the colleges which are present here, 15% and 85%, all will be conducted by MCC. When it comes to the Delhi University, the colleges present there. So for all the colleges, here it is not like that 50%, 15% will be conducted by MCC, or the 85% state will conduct it. No, it's not like that. For DU quota, if you have the DU quota and all the seats there, right? So MCC is going to conduct the counseling for that. And when it comes to the central universities like your Jamia, BHU, Banaras Hindu University, AMU, Aligarh University, so for all these universities, again MCC is going to conduct the counseling. This is what you need to keep in your head. Means you are targeting for AIMS, MCC will be the conducting body. You're targeting BHU, you are targeting AMU, then again MCC is going to conduct the counseling, right? And other than that, for JIPMER, I made one video on that too, JIPMER, right? For AFMC, the procedure is little bit different. You know that you have to appear for some test or for some interview, but again, for registration, again, you have to visit the MCC site, you have to register there. And again, for AFMC also, the counseling will be conducted by MCC. And then see, in government colleges, as I said, 15% seats. For 15% seats, MCC is going to conduct the counseling. So candidate from any state of the India is eligible for this if they are scoring the marks in a good range. And then for ESIC quota, so I know many students, they are not aware of ESIC. I will make a separate video for that. If you guys are having this quota, then obviously that students can relate. So again, MCC will conduct the counseling. And deemed university as in private universities, you know, for private universities, MCC is going to conduct the counseling. I am quoting one example here, HIMSR, which is in New Delhi. This is a deemed university, private university, and for its counseling also MCC is the conducting body. And two IPU central colleges like your VMMC and ABV, right? So I will share this PDF in the Telegram group. Even you can check it later also, and you will get all the details. And moreover, students, for veterinary sciences also, now the counseling is conducted by this basically on the NEET basis, you are getting the admissions in the B.SC courses for the veterinary sciences. But yes, in some states, separate examination is also there. So it is not just the B.SC Nursing it is not just the B.SC Nursing in which you can get admission on the basis of NEET score, but also in some states on the basis of your NEET score, you can get admission in B.SC also, right? So now the next thing, you guys can, okay, I have already explained it. Now come to this part. Now come to the rounds. So when we talk about the rounds in the counseling, so earlier it used to be 2 rounds, okay, but now there are 4 rounds when it comes to all India counseling, right? We will discuss everything, the state counseling as well, the all India counseling as well. So when it comes to all India quota, so basically there are 4 rounds. There is a round 1, round 2, then comes the mop-up round, and then comes the stray vacancy round. Right, again you guys can take a screenshot of it. All India quota round 1, round 2, mop-up round is there, and then stray vacancy round is there. Earlier bache, these 2 rounds used to be there, and you know what happened then. So after 2 rounds, if let's say some seats they are not filled, then MCC used to give that seats to the state, right? That now state can conduct the counseling for that particular seats. Like let's say, I'll quote one example here. Like let's say there are total 100 seats, right? 100 seats, and in MCC counseling only 85 got filled. So MCC used to give that remaining 15 seats to the state, that state can fill it up, right? That state can fill it up. So obviously in the state quota, that number of seats will increase, but now it is not like that. All the seats which are in AIQ and other conditions I told you already for Central University and for a DU quota, all the seats will be filled by the MCC itself. This is what you need to keep in your head. Now the next thing, see, you can see a kind of zigzag pattern here. So now what is happening, bache? See, when it comes to the rounds, let's say you are scoring good marks and you are expecting admission on the basis of all India quota as well. So first of all, there will be AIQ round 1, AIQ round 1, right? All India quota round 1 conducted by MCC. And after this, you know, after this, there will be a state counseling round 1. So for state counseling, I'm using the short form SC as of now. So state counseling round 1. After this AIQ round 1 and after the state counseling round 1, again, the AIQ round 2 will start, right? And then after this round, the state will start its second round of counseling. So basically, on the counseling round will start as first round will be started by the MCC on the basis of all India quota, and then state is going to start its first round, and then again all India quota round 2 will be started by the MCC, and then after that state will start the SCC round 2, and then comes the mop-up round, and after all India quota mop-up round, the state counseling mop-up round will be there, and finally the stray vacancy round of all India quota, and then lastly there will be the state counseling stray round. So this is how the rounds will go on. I know you guys can see it here that ma'am, what is it? I'll tell you about it also, that why I made a cross there. I'll explain it. Right, so just check the video till the end. You will get all the details. You can even increase the speed. You can understand everything, and I will again share the PDF in our official Telegram group. So do subscribe the channel, do join our Telegram group as well. So here you guys can see right now the next part. Let's talk about the documents required. This is the list of documents which you even need for your admission. I'm not saying that all the documents are required for the counseling itself when you have to go there physically. No, I'm not saying that. But these are the documents that you need. So it is my advice, whenever you are going for taking admission or for physically, whenever you are going to any of the college, if you got selected, if you got seat in the in that counseling round, please take up these. Please make sure that you have these documents, because these documents are very important. So here you can see your class 10th mark list, class 12th mark list, your NEET admit card, your NEET form, right? Confirmation form, I'm saying 2023 scorecard you guys can take, the seat allotment letter which you will get on the MCC site, of course. So category certificate, if you are applicable, you should carry it, right? And then 10 to 12 passport size photographs should be there, identity proof should be there. So you need to carry the original documents. Along with that, please carry the photocopies as well. They should be self-attested. You can just put your signs there. And let's say after class 12th, you prepared for the NEET examination and there is a gap of 1 year or 2 year or whatever it is, so then you need one gap certificate as well. So for gap certificate, just go to the notary and you can tell them that this is a scenario, I want a gap certificate, so they will make that affidavit. Okay, it is not a problem at all. But if there is a gap and you are expecting a seat, so these are the documents that you all need, and this is the very important information. You should not miss any document at the time of admission. It can result in cancellation of your seat as well. So make sure you have all the documents, and still if you guys are having any doubts related to this, just let me know in the comment section. I will try to help you guys. Okay, so now the next thing, fees payment. It's not like that free of cost you can register yourself. No, it's not like that. You have to pay the fee. So when I'm talking about the AIQ, All India Quota, and the Central University, so you can say for unreserved categories like general, 10,000 fees. Basically 10,000 is the refundable amount of fee and non-refundable is 1,000. Let's say you are not getting the seat in round 1, you have to go for the round 2, or you want to just come out from that all the rounds, you don't want to attend the counseling. So here you can see the non-refundable fees is going to be 1,000 rupees, but the refundable fees is 10,000. So in totality, if you belong to unreserved category and you want to take part in this AIQ counseling, you have to pay total 11,000 rupees. Right, you have to pay total 11,000 rupees. And for OBC, SC, ST, PWD categories, refundable amount of fees is 5,000 and non-refundable is 500. So in totality, 5,500 rupees they need to pay, right? And if I talk about the deemed universities, I gave you one example. You can search another deemed universities and their cutoff also. In deemed university, that is private colleges. These are basically the private universities, private colleges. Their fees is too high. So if you guys can afford, so here you can see it's the 2 lakh is the amount. 2 lakh is the amount if you want to see the counseling of these deemed university, because here even if you are getting in some deemed universities, even if you are getting very less marks, then also you are eligible for the seat there. But see, again the fees is very high. So this is what you need to focus. So I told you about the refundable and the non-refundable fee. Now the next part, here you can see what you have to do. As I said, you just need to register yourself. You have to go to mcc.nic.in. You have to register yourself, and after registration, I told you they will provide you the dates as well. There will be the date of choice filling, right? There will be the list of all the colleges. There will be the list of all the medical colleges there. Now, let's say you are scoring 715 marks and you know though you will get selected in AIIMS Delhi, or you want to go for the AIIMS Delhi. So accordingly, as per your marks, as per your preference, sometimes some kids, they are eligible for AIIMS or JIPMER, but they do not want to go there. They just want to take admission in their states only. So as per your preference and as per your marks, this is going to be a very smart decision, and you have to take it, bache, right? Because that if you actually want to get enrolled, obviously you are going to do it smartly. And I will make a separate video on this thing as well. I'll make a state-wise also, and even the separate video on this thing as well, that how you guys should go for the choice filling. So this is what I'm explaining. I'm repeating this process again. The very first thing is mcc.nic.in. So obviously you have to register yourself there, right? Then there will be the choice filling. In choice filling, as per your marks, be smart, you guys have to fill up the colleges, okay, as per your preference, as per your marks. And moreover, there is no limit at all. There is no limit at all that only 4 colleges you can fill or only 5 colleges. No, you can even fill all the colleges given there, right? You can even select all there. It is not mandatory that you have to select 10 or 15 or 20 colleges. No, whatever you want, just select it. Just select it. Even if you are sitting in Kashmir and you want to go to the Kerala and you are selecting that, okay, it's fine. It's not, there is no problem at all. It should be your choice. Okay, so this is the first thing. So this is my advice. Like if you are in dilemma and you don't know where will you get selected, so you can, in All India Quota, you can fill any of the college or you can go as per your preference. And then obviously you have to wait for the seat allotment. The result will come, and if you are getting selected in the first round of the counseling, obviously you will get that, right? The seat allotment certificate will be provided to you. Now see, first round of seat allotment, let's say you got seat in the round 1, right? So I'm explaining each and everything to you. Kindly listen to me carefully, right? So let's say in the first round you are getting a seat. It's a big yes. You are getting a seat in the first round. So what you have to do, they will tell you the details also, right? You have to go to the institute. Yes, you have to go there physically. You have to report there physically. And as I'm giving this example again, let's say you are in Himachal Pradesh and your college is somewhere there in Kerala. You have to go there physically. You have to travel that much. Okay, so report to that institute. You have to take the admission there. All the details, you need to give, fill the document, the fees, whatever it is. This is what you have to do. And then there, you can even talk for the upgradation. Let's say you are not happy. You got one college in the round 1 and you don't want to miss that opportunity. So, okay, you can go to that college, right? You can talk to them that I want upgradation. Upgradation means like I want to attend the round 2 counseling as well, and if I will get my desired college in round 2, I want to leave the seat and I want to go for that particular college. So you can tell them also. They will tell you that whenever result come, you can come, and whatever related to fees is, you will get to know there. Okay, so you can talk about the upgradation there, that I am not happy with the college that I'm getting in round 1. I want to go for some another college. So if I will get that college in round 2, I will leave the seat. So this is basically the upgradation, right? So this is what you need to do. And let's say if you're not getting any seats, so obviously automatically you are eligible for round 2. Again, you don't have to pay another fees, extra fees. No, it's not like that. If you are not getting any seat in the round 1, automatically you are going to get in the round 2 of the counseling, right? But every time, for every round, not for every round, for round 2 as well, and even in mop-up, you again need to fill up the choice. It is only the stray vacancy round where new registration is not required, where choice filling again is not required. I'll tell you about that also, but as of now, focus here. So after first round of seat allotment, what you have to do, if you got the seat, report to that institute, go physically there. They'll tell you the days. In that days you have to go there, working days it will be, right? Timing will be, you will get to know about the timing, take the admission there, and if there is upgradation, talk to it, or otherwise your process is done, you got the seat. Now the round 2. So in round 2, as I said, if upgradation is there, okay, if let's say in college 2 you got the seat, you got the seat in round 1 of the counseling, but you don't want to take admission in that college, you will not, then there is no need to go there physically, then there is no need to take admission there. It's not mandatory that if you are getting the seat in round 1, then definitely you should go to that particular college and you have to take admission. No, it's literally not like that. It's not like that, right? Even if you want to make sure, if you want to get registered somewhere, then you can go to that college, you can get yourself admitted there, right? And you can talk about the upgradation. But if you are not interested in that particular college, there is no need to go for the admission. You can just simply drop it. Now the third thing is, now obviously, as I said, if you are not getting any seat in round 1, automatically you will go for the round 2. But again, you have to fill the choices. Maybe in some colleges seats are already filled, so accordingly new choices you have to fill. Okay, now come to this part. When it is the round 2, you got the seat but you didn't take admission, right? You're not going to get the refundable fees in round 2. Like in round 1 you didn't get the seat, you will automatically be directed to round 2. There is no need to pay the fees then. But let's say in round 2 you got medical seat, but you didn't take the admission there, then you are not going to get your refundable fee, like the 10,000 amount. If you belong to the unreserved category, you are not going to get that. These are some points that you need to take care. These are some details that you need to take care. If you have any doubt related to any point, again I'm telling you, you are free to put the comments. I will check it, I will answer it. Now after taking admission in round 2, let's say in round 2 you took the admission, right? You are not taking admission, you are not getting the refundable fees, that's fine. But let's say you got seat in round 2 and you got admission there, you are not allowed to resign. Yes, you are not allowed to resign. You cannot resign after it. See, there are certain conditions, like some states, they do not accept resignation at all, right? In some states, it is a policy that if in round 2 you got the admission, in round 1, okay, you can go for upgradation. But in round 2, you got the seat and you want to resign. So you can resign, but they don't accept that resignation properly. They will throw you out from the counseling process. They will not consider you after that for the mop-up round or for the stray vacancy. In stray vacancy, there is no new registration, but you cannot be the part of the round 3. That is the mop-up round. Are you getting this? So some states, they do not accept resignation at all, that you are not allowed to, right? Then you are not allowed to resign, or you will you cannot attend the further mop-up round. But in some states, they accept the resignation, but for mop-up round, again you have to pay the fees, again you have to register yourself. So I'm repeating this condition again. In round 1, you didn't get the seat, you will be directed to round 2. In round 2, you got the seat, but you cannot resign there, because some states, they do not accept resignation. If you resign from that round 2, and if you're thinking that, array, in state, right, I will go to the state college and I will take admission there. No, you are not allowed. You're not allowed. I told you, na, this is a zigzag process. This is a zigzag process. Let me explain this once again. So let's say you got the seat here, but you want your state only. Okay, you can go for the upgradation. In state counseling round 1, you got the seat, you can take admission. But now let's say you are the part of All India Quota round 2 counseling, which is conducted by MCC. You got the seat there, right? And you are resigning. But some states, obviously this college also belong to a particular state. Now, some states, they are not going to accept your resignation. They will throw you out from the counseling process. They will be like, you're not allowed to attend further counseling, right? You are not allowed to attend further rounds of counseling. But in some states, they are okay with it. They are saying, okay, fine, you want to resign, go wherever you want to, right? But for mop-up, you have to register yourself again, you have to pay the fee again, and again you have to fill the choices. This is the criteria. And once again, I'm telling you this thing, in stray vacancy, no one can register themselves newly for the stray vacancy round. See, let's say you are the part of this counseling, you didn't get seat in round 1, not in round 2, automatically you will be directed to mop-up round. But let's say your marks are very low, and you are not eligible for seat here even in mop-up round, then obviously you will be automatically directed to stray round. But here you cannot make the choices, you cannot again do the choice filling, and same is the case here, right? Same is the case here. So this is what I'm saying. For stray round, no new registration is allowed, no choice filling is allowed. Some deemed university, some private university, they conduct stray round, they conduct it offline. You have to physically go to that college, right? Then you can even negotiate the fees there if they understand, then you can take admission. Otherwise, in government colleges, it is not like that. And moreover, kids, let's say you got seat in round 1, then MCC will send that data to the state, right, that this student got registered there, but they didn't accept the seat, this and that. So data will be shared, obviously. Data will be shared. This is what you need to keep in your head, right? So now the next thing. Okay, so this is all about the counseling that you need to know as of now. If there will be any change, if there will be any other information related to it, I'm surely going to provide you that. Now let's talk about the AYUSH counseling. I told you in the starting, right, that for MBBS, BDS, B.SC Nursing, it is going to be MCC and state. MCC for 15% All India quota seats, and your state is for that 85% seats. But when it comes to BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BSMS, BSMS is that Siddha courses, right? So AACC is going to take the counseling for that particular courses. And again, here you guys can see the fee. For unreserved categories, the non-refundable for 15% AIQ and Central University is 1,000 rupees. The fees is less here. And for refundable fees is 10,000. And even for OBC, SC, ST, PWD, 510,000 will be the refundable fees. This one is non-refundable. This one is refundable here. And here, so basically the site here is, that, right? I told you initially that thing. For BAMS, BHMS, BUMS, BSMS, AACCC is the conducting body, and the site where you need to register yourself is aacc.gov.in. So this is all about the counseling process. I hope all your doubts are clear. So again, I will highlight this thing, bache, that be ready with these certificates. Do not miss even a single certificate from it. You can take the screenshot of it. You need these certificates for your admission. Please do not delay it. And if there is any doubt, do let me know in the chat section, and I will make separate videos for the ESIC quota. I know many students are not aware of it. We'll tell you about that also. And like in DU quota, what is there, I will tell you about it. As I said, in BHU, in Jamia, there is some internal quota as well. If you have studied your 11th, 12th from that, so obviously you are eligible. So I will each and every detail will be provided to you. And sometimes when you fill up the choices now, make sure that you are checking everything. You're checking the last year cutoff, you are actually expecting your seat there, or moreover, even you guys can check NIRF ranking. So this is all about the counseling. Stay tuned, do subscribe our channel, and I want to see the comments, right? And do let me know which college you guys are expecting, and even if you are taking a drop for the next year, do let me know which college you want. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Bye bye.